Este es el booth de Qualcomm aquí en CTIA y estamos ante una exhibición enorme en la cual pues la compañía presenta muchas de sus tecnologías que pues se terminan en los productos que utilizamos todos los días. Y en este caso hay un producto que ha llamado muchísimo la atención y se trata de un sistema operativo que es el software que corre los equipos y me refiero a Android. Esto es una creación de Google y que ha empezado a pues reclutar compañías para que en colaboración con estas puedan desarrollar productos. Y Qualcomm es una de estas compañías y queremos pues que ustedes puedan conocer un poquito más sobre lo que es Android. Y para eso tenemos con nosotros a David Kippen, que es parte de la compañía Qualcomm y nos va a explicar de qué se trata Android. David, tell us about Android. What is it and how do you think it's going to make a difference?
So Android is a platform that comes out of Google as part of the OHA, Open Handset Alliance. And it's a very complete open platform where customers, OEMs, will be able to have the source and will be able to change it under an open source license. And I think why it's going to have a huge impact is because it's open source is about freedom and the freedom to change and innovate. So I think we'll see Android used in a wide variety of new interfaces and types of devices. For launch, though, it'll be on a phone.
So can you show us an example of what it would look like on a phone? Estoy viendo que nos muestre cómo luciría Android en un teléfono. So vamos a verlo.
So this is a recent release of Android working on one of our chipsets. Our chipsets are known for having GPS location information, 3D acceleration, 3G data capability, and this is the home screen for Android. An important part of the Android experience for Google, of course, is the browser. Move over to the browser and select it. This is a VGA resolution screen, so for a phone, it's very high density, and that's why the text looks small at the moment on this reference device.
So actually, computers used to come with that kind of resolution just a couple of years ago.
Yes, yeah.
So now it's on a phone.
Right, and we use it on our reference devices just as a way of a forward-looking. You know, phones are going to have increasing resolution, but a device that's going to go on the market this year would probably have less resolution than this.
So this browser that we're looking at, this is not another brand of browsing software. This is native into Android, right?
Right. This is the Android browser, and it's built on WebKit. WebKit is used on the desktop in like Safari browser, and it's becoming much more popular and showing up in some embedded browsers as well. So this is CNN, and this is live. You can scroll around very much like you would. And then you can, if I could get the controls, so you can zoom in, follow links, and download over 3G speeds. Another important part of the Android experience, of course, is going to be Maps, and you have Google Map running on this. And if you could integrate this with the GPS functionality, you can go to Maps, and it would know where you are.
Okay.
And very much scroll over. This is coming from the server. And isn't on the device, and it's going to download. Network is very busy here, but you can see the performance is very good.
So when are these devices expected to be on the market?
Google says the first device will be on the market in the second half of this year. So actually very soon now.
And Qualcomm, what is the involvement of Qualcomm towards the development of Android?
So we're one of the founding members of OHA, the Open Handset Alliance, and working very closely with Google and also some of the first handset manufacturers who will be coming out with Android phones.
What else is part of it?
So besides including kind of a rich set of applications, I think a very big part of Android is really it's an open environment, and they have a set of APIs that third parties, handset manufacturers, application developers can actually create applications for the Android environment. And Google at the moment is running a contest with $10 million available in prizes. I think in another few months they'll probably be selecting the finalists. But I think it's going to be the third-party applications that are available, which is another advantage for Android.
So we know that we're living in exponential times where things that used to take 10 years now take 5 and so on. You said that the availability of these devices is very close at hand. How do you see the adoption curve for Android devices? Do you expect for it to be to take less time than other platforms?
Good question. I think it's like any new platform that comes to the market. It takes a while to actually build up production, to resolve some of the launch issues, add the customization and the third-party support. So I think it'll be very rapid growth. But still, if you look in the total market, there's over 1 billion handsets sold a year. And Android will probably rapidly grow millions of devices this year, maybe tens of millions of devices, and over time will take a significant share of the market.
One final question about the user interface. How far has it been developed? How close to completion is the user interface for Android?
Good question. Don't know. So the user interface that we're seeing here might not be the user interface that Google releases, or maybe it is. So we'll find out.
Great. Well, thank you very much for your time. And amigos de Tecnético, ya ustedes han visto un adelanto de lo que en el futuro, no muy lejano, va a ser Android, uno de los sistemas operativos que pues estarán disponibles en los teléfonos del futuro muy cercano.